All right.
We always do that.
Yeah. All right. Here we are.
Start too late.
Yeah. Well, we got stuck in the whole conversation of verifying some things, but hello. We're finally back
Hello,
into
everybody.
Chaos Riffs. It's just been
A while.
it's been a moment. Life has been life. But welcome back, everybody.
Sickness sucks.
Yeah. Just been a few delays. Life likes to get in the way of things and all that stuff. But welcome back. Appreciate everybody's patience with the delays and everything. But here we are, episode 8. Back onto the post-apocalyptic Earth, into the new west of the CS frontier with our group of Aisha, Doc, Faija, and Hyde. Saint is still MIA, KO'd. It seems that that pile of snow kicked his ass harder than we thought. That's what he gets for being old.
Never
And
fight with water.
yep, he got in a fight with an eldritch being called Old Man Winter. And well,
Jack Frost.
Jack Frost kicked his ass.
I was gonna say, and lost.
The snowman.
And I'm going to keep making fun of him because he's my brother from another mother, and it's my prerogative to do so. And as you can see at the bottom, coming soon, we'll have a someone new.
I know who it is, but I'm not telling.
Yep, big secret, big secret.
Oh, we don't know the character though.
Oh, I don't know the character. I know the player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We don't know the character.
New player to tabletop RPGs who wants to learn and thinks the setting is pretty cool.
It is a cool setting. One of my
Oh,
favorites.
Yeah, so looking forward to that. We'll try not to be too rough on them. Maybe.
I
It
will
is
not
hard
be
to
gentle.
drive.
Trial by fire. It's so much fun.
It is riffs. You never know
Oh,
what comes here.
The Ring of Fire.
But a little bit of catch up. Our group is coming from Castle Refuge, trying to figure out what is going on out here in the Comanche Preserve because there is a whole bunch of refugees coming through. It is upsetting the balance out here. So the group Chaos Squad has been tasked to find out what's going on. So they're currently on their way to Cherryvale. Let me get things kind of zoomed in. They're almost there. Cherryvale is going to be their first pit stop on their way to Fort Comanche. Which, as you can see, they got still a little bit of ways to go. But they're making their progress.
That time.
Yep, we got some ways to go, but we'll get there.
Yep. So,
We'll hopefully make it to Cherryvale today. And there's no more ley lines or the things to stop us.
yes.
No more sidetracks.
And, excuse me, I will try my best to keep the coffee to a minimum, but I am dealing with a little bit of pneumonia. Today's going to be a little bit of a short session. We do have a hard cutoff time of 4 p.m. Eastern. There are some obligations that have to take place. But I think we'll get through some things today. Depending on sidetrackness and players being players.
I make no promises.
We don't do any sidetracks.
We are
No.
called
Not
Chaos
like-
Squad.
I mean, we don't wander off to ley lines and find dragon eggs, and we don't do any of that kind of sort.
Items.
No, of course not. Of course not.
I think we should go south. I think there's something down there.
Yeah, a lot of things with pointy teeth.
Yeah, there's like Carnvale down there and the Roost and Wayne's Hollow.
And if we get far enough south, we'll reach the Gulf of America.
Yeah. Or whatever it's called at this time. You never know. It might have been renamed again.
I think we should go to Florida.
You just want to see the dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm.
He just wants a pet dinosaur.
Oh, because somebody's
What
been playing
about
a
what
dinosaur
about
game.
zombie dinosaurs?
There might
No.
be some.
Undead or unclean. They should be healed.
Do they
Right.
like
All
Poca?
right.
Okay.
Besides that, to Florida.
Okay, we'll make note to do so, but not right now. So on to Cherryvale.
All right.
Yes, Mom.
I'm driving this time, dang it.
That's like the one thing I do, though.
And yeah,
But you can't do it 24 hours. Eventually you gotta sleep. So we gotta share.
Says who?
Don't think I won't activate this juicer pack just to fucking drive.
Of course, there's Frank. He doesn't sleep.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And just a little bit of rules clarification that we've been kind of might have been doing a little mixed up. Damage wise. Just been learning some new things. What was I saying earlier?
The mega damage.
Yeah,
Mega
between
damage.
mega damage and standard damage with Savage Worlds. Standard damage weapons cannot damage mega damage capacity armor, but only mega damage weapons can. Mega damage weapons can damage anything, and if it's against standard armor, that's where the gritty damage comes in with the wounds and all that stuff. All the busted guts that we've been seeing and whatnot.
Okay.
So when it comes to, all the pistols and everything else, just got to be a little bit more creative with combat when fighting against mega damage armor or beings and stuff like that. So I'm sure I'm going to lose track of that, but as long as we're having fun, I'm not going to worry about it too much, because the main focus for me is if the group's having fun, the rules are more like guidelines. And the main focus is just everybody having a good time. I'm not going to be a rule stickler. I never have been. My main focus, as always, is just really cool and everybody just having a good time.
That's my job. I like being a rules lawyer.
Oh, when you're running your own game, that's where you can be. But let's start out with something since it's been a moment. I'm going to.
I should add within reason.
I'm going to roll a d4, which is
Everything like, that's against the rules because haven't read Ripped rule book. I need to.
We have one.
yeah, but it's the Palladium rule book,
I
not
know.
not the SWADE one.
Savage.
My favorite one is the rules lawyer who will actively screw his own party because I'm like, I'm doing really cool. Well, that's not really a thing you can do. And I'm like,
Oh, that absolutely not. I will not do that. Like, I'll be a rules lawyer
Yeah,
to an extent.
but
just to remind you, so and so player actually takes double damage from fire. It's like, thanks.
yeah. Oh, I hate that. Yeah.
I wouldn't say that to the DM, but I might message that to the player. And if they ignore it, I'll be like, okay, I'll ignore it too. I don't give a shit.
But
Yeah,
also,
I
since
just always find it funny.
oh yeah, yeah. But since it's been a
I'll
while,
I'll usually do that. Honestly, I'll go both ways.
yeah, I know you will. I know you will.
Also, like, we'll help people. Like, had a friend who was a gnome barbarian. Gnomes can't use heavy weapons, so I helped him build a dual wield barbarian instead.
Nice.
A dice are dead.
Okay, so you rolled a dice.
Yep. My dice
D4?
need recharged. But first, since my chat log before I cleared it out said it's been 42 days since we last played. Character refresher, starting with Aisha. Introduce yourself and your character.
Yeah, I had to refresh myself on my character. I'm Aisha, crafter of all things crafty. You can find me here on Twitch. Yay, I'm back. Building scale models from Gundam to any kind of little playmo that crosses my mind as being cute. As well as making chainmail jewelry and all sorts of different crafts. So, on to Carrie, or KCN. She is a cyber doctor, which basically is someone who, in this time period, would be installing artificial parts to help individuals who have either been damaged by military or other kinds of issues. And one of the problems that they run into is the backwater black the black market is very cheap parts, not good quality doctors and medicine. So it's her path in life to kind of float between the lines of the black market and the military, trying to oust these guys and get quality doctors and quality care to these people. And she's loyal to this group because that's her other thing is any group that she's going to be part of, she's going to be loyal to the end. And that's Carrie. So on to, I guess it is Doc.
Yep. That'd be Doc be next.
I'm Doc. You can't find me anywhere but here, so tune in. Now I'm playing Sam Frost. He was once the lead singer and guitarist of the Signet Kings, a cover rock band that covered the 70s to the early aughts, or noughts, I guess. Anyway, he had some very traumatic, troubling past. Lost his daughter, which caused him to lose his wife and partner, and also singer of another cover band. Ended up on drugs, took a trip through a rift, ended up performing for a bunch of rat people, thinking he was just hallucinating. Eventually woke his powers as a burster, so I can literally light myself on fire and shred a guitar at the same time. And he is essentially a flaming bard. Literally.
Mm.
That's easy. That's it. Short and sweet.
All right. Elijah.
All right, I am playing Frank. who is a simple mad scientist with a key point on the mad part. He was sent through a rift and wound up on this planet and just wants to learn. He just wants to know things, nothing beyond that. No nefarious plans or anything like that to do. Um, he met this group and just decided to tag along with them, see where things go. So far, nothing bad has happened, so he calls that a win. His full name is actually Frank 1E, but he goes by either Frank or Frankie. There might be stuff to learn about his past, but nobody has been interested enough yet.
All right.
And that is Frank in a nutshell.
And now hide.
I am Hiding Glowing One. Y'all can find me on Twitch, primarily building Plamo models, as well as variety gaming. And today I will be playing Edward Myers, the Totally Not a Berserk reference. Even though
Totally
all he
not.
does is swing swords and drive cars. But the unique thing about him is he is a juicer. For those who don't know, juicers were basically Bane from Batman.
Yep, basically in a nutshell, that was basically the super soldier program in Rift's Golden Age. One of the many ones that they used for human augmentation. That kind of carried over.
Not as cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of human augmentation and uh, experimentation in this time period and in the pre-periods.
You just like to live fast, die hard, and leave an ugly corpse.
Live fast and get fucked, or whatever was Spock said.
Something like that, yeah.
Must have missed that episode.
That was one of those alternative channels.
That was the alternate unaired pilot.
No, I'm pretty sure actual Spock himself said that. That sounds like a quote.
All right, and I'm Einar. I'm the GM for this game. I can be found on Twitch, building models, sometimes playing games, and of course, running Rifts, which is one of my favorite settings, just because can do just about anything in this. Originally played with the Palladium setting, which is a very crunchy system because you got skills for everything, and it's very unbalanced, but just like life. But a lot more fun because you can pull in just about anything from Care Bears to Valkyrie Fighters from Robotech. So, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So anything can happen here.
Now you say that, now I want to fight a fucking Care Bear.
You might, you never know.
You never know what we're going to come across.
Except they're all feral.
Yeah. This is one
Well,
of
it would be the version of the on Ghostbusters, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. You know, the cutest thing I could think of, the most harmless, and then he comes with this evil grin.
Uh-huh. You never know.
That'd be the Care Bear we come across.
It's so cute and cuddly. Why did they atomize that thing?
Yeah, just imagine the Care Bear stare from that thing.
I was about to say the same thing.
You never know what happens in this setting because, well, Rift's Earth is a huge nexus point to the point that pretty much the Megaverse in general has came to the conclusion that it's basically quote unquote hands off even though they do things underhandedly because, well, you know, megaversal politics. Just like all politics, they just do whatever the hell they want, anyways. But this is a very unique place in the megaverse now. It's a travel point to everywhere in one spot. It's a very unique thing that doesn't really occur anywhere else. So this is just one of those things.
We're their nexus point.
Yeah, this is one big nexus point of nexus points, where it connects everything in the well, not just one universe, but this is where they coined the term megaverses. So it connects everything. All the pantheons, everywhere, timelines. Before the MCU did the whole timeline thing and all that crap. The setting's been in place since early '90s, so there's a whole bunch of lore to it. But all right, so let's get into it. So I rolled a 3 on the die, so that's going to be Frank, and I have a diamond, which means Frank gets to tell us a story based on desire.
Oh no.
A story based on desire.
While we're traveling down towards Cherry Vale.
Let's see. What can I get? What do I got for that?
Yeah, these little interlude things are kind of interesting and fun. Granted, I like putting y'all on the spot on this one.
Well, it's a good way to learn about our characters, and sometimes it's just a little bit of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I like the little bit of randomness from the card draw too.
Yeah. Never know what you're going to get. Get the dang Joker. We're screwed.
Oh, I think with that one, the Joker's a redraw, because it has to be a
Suit.
yeah, it has to be a suit.
But what if it's a tie?
Well, I have to get something else to go around the neck then.
Yeah. Oh, so desire.
A nice dog collar with spikes.
How about a Judas loop?
For Frank. What does Frank desire that he would actually talk about?
That's the big thing. What
Yeah.
will he talk about?
I mean, it can be based on
There's-
anything on this. I mean, desire is a very broad subject, though.
Mhm.
Right.
I mean, it might not be anything that Frank desires, it's just desire in general. And I need to recharge my dice. They're dead.
Ain't
You
that
let
a,
him go dead? Shame on you.
That's been a
ain't
while.
that a statement? You got to recharge your dice.
I know.
Could you imagine saying that 20 years ago?
I know.
Just proof that his dice are loaded.
Yep. That's why they picked Frank.
Yep. This is my revenge for the beans last time, isn't it?
I mean, I could do a story about desire to become something if you if you don't have anything on you.
Well, I'm just debating. between talking about my creator and not his desires.
Mm.
Whether you want to give away information or not. Mm.
Mm,
Yep.
Oh,
Well,
hell no.
as you all know, I go by Frank 1E. My creator, the original Frank, had plans. It seems I can trust you all to at least an extent. It seems that my creator, one of his desires was to reach out into the various multiverses, the various dimensions, and try to connect them and learn more. I am actually one of those explorer bots that he sent out. And it was his desire that I create my own network of Franks, so to speak, here. Not a long story, but a lot of information right there.
It's something.
Something to think about, too.
And under his breath, Sam just goes, "Someone clearly didn't watch Terminator."
Either that or took the story the very wrong way.
Yeah, he watched a little too much.
It's not Skynet, it's FrankNet.
I can do better. See, this is where they went wrong. We just don't do it that way.
Yeah, humans actually can't produce enough energy to be worth harvesting anyway.
But yeah, so now the group actually knows Frank's not human.
I had suspicions, but it's good to get confirmation.
And he was sent here for a purpose. Well, he was sent out with a purpose, not necessarily here.
Carrie just stays quiet and she just nods through all this. Kind of like it's not a surprise.
And then, well, of course, while he was saying all that, he was probably still working on something, whatever he was working on last time, and while the robot drives itself.
Yeah, not like you would take over a vehicle completely or anything and automate it.
Yeah, of course not.
Okay, so
Yeah.
next.
Yeah, 1 second. Oh. All right, how do you get a little bit of coffee out of me?
I assume we did meet back up with the group after the trip to the ley line
Oh yeah,
and all
all
that,
that was done.
and like I couldn't remember.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys are almost to Cherryvale, and or to your coordinates to Cherryvale, and you seem to be closing up on this pair of travelers. That seem to be heading in the same direction. Um,
Are they on foot?
uh, mechanical horse.
Okay.
Yeah, because if I remember right, there's no horses here.
Oh, there is.
Okay.
Yeah, there is.
I was trying to remember if there were real horses here. There was one game we played that there weren't real horses anymore.
I'm not sure what game that was. But no, there's real horses in Rifts, and there's also cybernetic horses and mechanical horses and whatnot.
And magical horses.
Yeah, there's all kinds, and all kinds of magical creatures and horse adjacent.
Okay. They each have a horse, or are they riding tandem?
Nope, they each have one.
Okay. So we're coming across them.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem to be just going at a traveling pace, but your vehicle's moving a little bit faster. And yeah, there are Pegasus and unicorns in the setting too, but these travelers are not on them. They're just look like standard horses, just robotic.
And hello, Jaeger.
Okay. I'm just gonna be wary about them because I mean they are strangers. Are they just going about pretty much riding their horses, or are what's going on?
Yeah. Yeah, one's as you get closer, you can make them out or start making them out. One's an elderly female, um, traveling clothes, white hair. The other one is male. Looks like he's got some sort of cyber armor, Native American looking, dark, longer hair. That's what the female looks like.
Okay.
And the male. Um, Definitely Frank and Carrie Ann can make knowledge checks.
Yeah, I would say from a player perspective, that female image looks familiar.
Yeah,
You
because this
said
one definitely.
knowledge.
Yep, common knowledge.
I mean, I don't know necessarily about the lore of the current state of the world and the rifts, but as a regular human, I know a witch when I see one.
Okay, yep, those both definitely pass. Because yeah, Carrie Ann, especially with the raise, you have seen both these individuals around Castle Refuge plenty. You have probably read the female's book or books, Traveling Rifts Earth and Supplement series quite often. That is Aaron Tarn.
I was thinking that was who that was.
And her companion, Sir Thorpe, who is a very well-renowned cyber knight. She is known to be trying to catch my breath.
Take your time.
Yeah. She has traveled Rift's Earth ever since being a young lady. And she's also traveled off of Rift's Earth and has documented doing so. She is fairly common. Probably the only person that wouldn't know much about her would be Sam. But even Sam would know quite a lot of rumors about her, especially, being the flaming bard that he is, and, being in the establishments and playing and this and that. That's
Fellow traveler of the world.
yes. And the coalition states hates her. She is a very known war criminal, according to them, for spreading knowledge and education.
Oh, so the good kind of war criminal.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. For all of you, forbid, that knowledge is there to be shared.
Yeah. How dare people want to know stuff?
To be fair, the wrong knowledge in the wrong hands is very dangerous.
Oh, that's crazy talk.
But
I
as you guys get
mean, I
closer,
don't know.
Sir Thorpe is definitely looking over his shoulder, and they definitely notice that you're coming up, getting closer.
I was gonna say, you make an argument there, and I'm like, people rarely see as far into the future as they think they can when they make their decisions. So knowledge, while useful, gives people a confidence if they don't understand how stupid they actually are, to understand that their knowledge, even with newly gained information, is still limited.
Oh, did you not reset Benny's?
They should be
Nope, Frank is.
not reset.
Also, that was in character. Like that was Sam waxing philosophical.
I would make the suggestion to, kind of let them know that we're not aggressive in our approach.
Got it. Fire and warning shot.
I said across her nose, not up it.
What's the least aggressive way you can fire a grenade launcher at somebody?
At their feet.
All I have to say is, like, no, please stop. That I offer like a white T-shirt from like my laundry bag of changeable clothes, and like, run this shit up.
Got it. Load the T-shirts in the grenade launcher and fire that at them.
T-shirt cannon. Jesus.
Yeah, that would be something that
Yo, those can kill, man. I've seen some people get knocked out of stands at concerts.
let's say that would be something he would do. Definitely, he's done that many times in concerts. So he'd be launching a white T-shirt at him.
Usually not me. It's usually the cute little girls we hire in the, their outfits, but
Right.
Yeah, but in this case, it would have to be you. 'Cause you don't have any cute little girls to do it for you.
Sam looks you up and down and goes, "No self-deprecation."
Frank would just follow the lead of whoever's driving the other vehicle at this point.
I would just say we could pop the top hatch and, just kind of wave at them.
Yeah, because by this time they've stopped and turned their horses to be facing y'all.
That way, instead of having guns facing them, they've got some friendly motion.
I'm
In
like,
that
I'm
case,
not in
the
charge of
problem.
driving. I offered my shirt as a white flag of peace, but you guys do you.
I think Carrie Ann said she was driving today.
Well, somebody grumbled and wanted to drive, so I let him.
So floor it.
Oh. I mean, it's free choice, but
So Carrie-Ann's up in the turret. Yes, she'll take the t-shirt and kind of wave it as she waves. Just, universal sign of peace. It's up to the person driving as to how quickly we catch up to them
Or run them over.
or run them over, which is a tendency with these vehicles. Not like we ran over somebody in the past.
I mean,
Hell, I
technically you
haven't run
stepped
over
them
anyone.
and kicked them. I don't think that vehicle you've ran over anybody yet.
Not in this vehicle.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
talking about in the past.
No,
No, we have not.
Yeah, I know what you did last summer.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, kind of that thing.
yeah. The last vehicle that you hit somebody with had feet, so you didn't technically run them over. You kicked them.
Yeah, we kicked them.
Yeah.
And the ATV, yeah, I think you actually managed to miss them.
Yes. Yep. They actually stopped.
Yeah. For once.
Oh, is that what we're doing here? Stopping?
I don't know. Are we? You're driving.
You're
That's all I'm
driving.
asking. Am I stopping?
I would say go ahead and, pull up and stop and see if they're heading our way and what's about.
Yeah. Well, they're right
No
now,
harm done.
Right now they're waiting for you.
Apparently, you guys have seen them before, so they might know of you. So yeah.
Yeah, once Carrie Ann pops the top hatch and because you said you was waving something or waving at them.
The white t-shirt that was offered. She went ahead and used the kind of
Okay.
universal sign of,
All right.
We surrender. Don't fire.
yeah, we're coming up in peace.
Why would you come in peas?
Because you're all in a pod.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the carrots.
Yeah, the carrots are going to be used for dinner.
Okay.
So who rolled what?
Okay. Well, it looks like Sir Thorpe.
Sore throat.
Yeah, sore throat. Yeah, which is probably what I want to have after this. But anyways,
Oh, I ain't saying that name. That'll get attention in this house.
yeah,
Definitely have to go with the last name.
yeah, that's why I'm doing that. It's close enough.
Yeah.
Raises his hand, and that's Carrie Ann waving. He seems to acknowledge and recognize you. And you see him kind of lean over to Aaron and say something. And they just kind of wait for y'all to drive up to them. And once you're all closer,
Okay. So I'll drop myself back down from the turret into the body of the ATV and to the Mountaineer, and I'll just hand Sam back his shirt today. Thank you.
okay. And so once you're all close enough, they help close the distance. They just don't, stand there completely still and wait for you guys to, get all the way up to them. They're not complete dicks. They have some manners.
Well,
Aw.
some people do, not all, or some people try.
Yeah. So, but once you all get close enough together, they dismount the horses, and Aaron's the first one to come up. I give him that whole the more friendly vibes. Sir Thorpe is the more watchful one. Always seems to be scanning around. He's definitely seen a lot of years of travel and combat. His cyber armor has seen a lot of wear and tear.
Which Carrie would take note of that.
Yeah, he definitely carries himself as someone who has seen a lot of action. And Erin Tarn herself, while being, up there in age, carries herself very well. I mean, everybody here pretty much knows that she has traveled quite a bit, but she does not look frail at all. Once you get a closer look at her.
Man, all that traveling must be great cardio and stuff.
Yeah, and plus you have no idea what kind of items she's got her hands on.
Well, as soon as we get up there, I'd acknowledge Sir Thorpe. I'd wave at him and say, is it morning or afternoon, or what time is it?
It's about midday.
Okay. I'd say, good afternoon, Sir Thorpe. How goes your travels today?
He's nod. Good afternoon. Travels go fairly well so far. Not too much trouble. Been passing quite a bit of people, but they've been traveling more south. Do recognize you from Castle Refuge. And nice to see some others. You happen to be heading towards Fort Comanche as well.
Actually, we are heading that way.
Okay. Yeah, because
We have some business in out.
okay. at this point, Aaron steps forward. Like, yeah, Lord Cloak sent us out as well, trying to see what's going on. But it seems we have some mutual business.
Seems we do.
So, might be a good idea to travel together for a little bit, at least towards Fort Comanche before we split off. I know we planned on stopping over at Cherryvale first and then heading out.
I don't see why not. More the merrier, and definitely safety in numbers.
Yes. Especially out this far west and with everything else going on. Been hearing some fairly dark rumors.
What rumors have you been hearing?
Something about some sort of potential worm cult.
Sam hears that and with his foot like skitters the possible dragon egg like under a seat. Cause I'm just staying in the vehicle. You guys can do the talk. I until I'm needed. Like I'm just like, I'm just listening over this loudspeaker.
That thing's stowed away in the med bay. You don't have to worry about
Smart.
that. Because Carrie's got it where it's got the batteries keeping it warm. But you can always run back there and cover it with your t-shirt. Okay. Yeah, we've heard some rumors too. We've also been told there's a lot of people traveling this way, the immigrating in this direction. That it seems quite an unusual amount of people.
Yeah, at this point, Sir Thorpe nods his head and like, yeah, I've been hearing the same from some of the elders in Fort Comanche. It's really upsetting a lot of things there because they don't seem to be respecting a lot of the rules of the land and a lot of the traditions that the tribes are having.
That would upset a lot of things. Okay, well, that's good information to know. I appreciate it.
Yeah, because we've been doing quite a lot since the Rifts came to reclaim our lands and whatnot. So going back to old traditions and honoring our ancestors and with everybody coming through and not respecting that, it's causing some hostilities.
I can definitely appreciate you wanting to retain old traditions and getting back to the land. That's for sure. And these type of people out here, yes, they will not cooperate with that for sure. And it also lets us know what we might be up against out here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, we still got some distance to go, so shall we head on to Cherryville?
Yes. I think that would be a good idea.
Okay.
So I would go ahead and get back in the Mountaineer.
All right.
When I see you getting back in, I'm like, so we cool?
Yeah, we're all good. They're going to be traveling alongside us the rest of the way.
So what are you driving in first gear then?
Yeah, can the horses keep up with the Mountaineer?
Well, you guys will be moving just a touch slower, but the
They
robot
have
horses, they can move a little bit faster than normal horses.
Yeah.
Probably don't need to eat either.
No.
No.
or rest.
Yeah, they don't really need to rest or eat. They got little nuclear power cells in them. But you guys don't quite make it to Cherryville before nightfall. You get close, but you guys get to set up camp. Is there anything you guys would like to do? As typical camp. Sir Thorpe and Aaron Tarn, had their little routine. They set up get a campfire going. They just automatically start fixing food and whatnot.
And I think we'd pretty much have our routine do the same.
Yeah, Frank would set up the sensors on the robot and pretty much just hunker down and stay in the robot most of the night, work tinkering on their stuff while everybody else sleeps. And he
Yeah.
keep an eye on the sensors for things nearby.
Okay.
I get the fire
And
going.
Okay.
I'd probably want to ask Sir Thorpe if he was having any difficulties with his armor or his upgrades since he's been, out here for so long, if there was anything I could do to help, or especially once we get to Cherryville or Fort Comanche.
Oh, he looks at. Make sure I'm not. Okay, yeah. Make sure I muted myself after that last coughing. um, he looks at you. Like, I appreciate the offer. The armor self repairs. It just takes a little bit of time. We recently got in a little bit of a scrap, so that's why it looks like it the way it is now. Not really much you can do about it. It'll be fine here after a couple of days.
Carrie nods her head about that.
And the nice thing about cyber armor, the little nanobots, they'll do their work.
Okay, then. Just wanted to make sure.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
And Miss Erin, is there anything I can do for you?
She gives you a smile. Okay. And we tend to have everything mostly under control. The extra company's nice. Sir Thorpe can a lot of times have a stick up his rear side, but
She'll chuckle.
yeah, you see Thorpe give her a little side eye and a little huff. They've been travel companions for a while.
I
But
open up my little metal box that has all my rolled cigarettes and offer.
who are you offering to?
Just both of them in general.
Thorpe takes one and gives a nod of appreciation. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And Aaron passes.
I offer him a flaming finger to light it.
You see him give a small smirk and you take the light. Um, okay, Frank.
Otherwise, I just generally smoke my cigarette and I play little music to ambiance the tunes.
Okay. But other than that, Aaron says, truth be told, it's been some time since I've visited this region. Um, last time I passed these parts was nothing but the Comanche Preserve and a few small towns in eastern Kansas. Um, in some ways, it's not much has changed. It's still flat and sparsely populated. Sadly, though, this area has also been touched by war. Um, and she's talking about the recent fall of Tolkien. What a little bit of backstory: the Tolkien War that's led everybody fleeing to Castle Refuge. Refugees seek safety. The Simvin press down from the north, driven from their lands as well. And now the coalition casts its long shadow in this direction. I fear another war. I know the Comanche will defend their land to the last, kind of an existential fight, the likes of which the coalition has not yet experienced. And she sighs, pulls herself back up from the melancholy line of thinking. Thankfully, we had the Tomorrow Legion. I know our mission here is to help bring some light and hope to this region. There is a better path forward for everyone whose lives in this world we're helping help forge it. But there's a lot of work to do. We got the coalition going on. We have, just so much.
No, you've got all the waves of all the everything going on with the settlers and everything on top of the original people of the land. So definitely, there's a lot of different factions there.
And they're all coming from different directions.
Mm-hmm. And the influx doesn't necessarily agree with each other.
Yeah, because everybody knows that we have the coalition to the east. To the north, we also have the big bug aliens, the Ziktik, which you guys did have an encounter with them. You had a rogue band. Further to the west, you had the Zimvin Beast Riders, which are very I think of a good way to describe these ones, because yeah, it's semi-common knowledge about them. They're a little bit more tribal. They like to tame various beasts and very warlike. So the Comanche Preserve is like stuck right in the middle of things. So you got the Comanche and their tribes trying to preserve their traditions and trying to honor and go back to
Their roots.
yeah.
Sam just muses, it sounds like nothing ever changes despite how many thousands of years in parallel universes.
Yeah.
Sadly, that's just how things are.
Like war never changes.
I was legitimately just gonna do that in character and be like, I remember a game from my past, and it was famous for a line that said, "War never changes."
Dang it! I done stole it. I should have just kept my mouth shut.
Oh well, close enough. Assume I said it.
Bad GM. All right. All right. Any other interactions anybody wants to do during the camp?
Not I.
Mm. Nope. I think just get a meal on the fire and everybody just relax.
Not unless someone wants to have a sparring match.
Everybody seems to be, or at least Sir Thorpe and whatnot, seems to be conserving energy. Because pretty much unknown of what's ahead of them.
Yeah. Sam's in a mood today, clearly. He's quiet and not his boisterous self.
Okay. So with that, the night passes along without any real encounters. The night is eerily quiet. You don't have the typical night sounds of insects or anything of that nature. No birds, no insects, no
That's
coyotes.
unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah, very unsettling.
You don't
Is that
hear
normal?
no.
No.
Well, now I'm even more unhappy.
Like you don't hear the yips or the howls of distant wolves or coyotes or any of the other nocturnal animals.
Yeah, that would be very upsetting to carry. She'd have her wrap probably pulled tight around her, showing how unsettled she is by everything at this point. the one that she wears on occasion.
Because, Frank, you don't sleep, do you?
No.
Yeah. You would have noticed that Sir Thorpe did not sleep much either. That he has pretty much stayed up most of the night.
Do the sensors show anything by chance out there at all?
They're not picking up anything. It's like everything is like dead quiet.
Gary would have stayed by the fire through the night, where she would have been kind of restless, where she would have been awake but asleep off and on.
That's where Sam stays as well, keeping the fire stoked. Slightly muttering under his breath to it, talking to it.
Let me see. Let me check Sam's skills. If there would be anything. Yeah, Sam, give me a psionics roll.
He's keeping the fire stoked, yo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he can do that easily.
Yo, what's up, my bro? My flaming bro.
Carrie might also be muttering
Okay.
under her breath, but not quite anything that would be of any comprehensible speech.
Anything that Carrie Ann can roll. As I'll get the roll here in a moment, Sam. That result.
No worries.
I'm just seeing if there's anybody else that could roll something on this or not. Carrie Ann, I'll give you a chance at notice. Going from lowest, Carrie Ann, you know, just that very sense of unnatural uneasiness. Almost bordering on supernatural. And Sam, yes, you're definitely feeling it's very supernatural, like a supernatural darkness over this area that's causing everything to be so quiet.
Am I picking up like psionic activity, like the brainwave activity of more things than what I can physically see?
Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of psionic feelings to it.
Mm.
You can't quite pinpoint, but
Okay.
it's definitely got that feeling.
But someone is actively doing this.
Someone, something.
Is yeah.
Mm.
But it's like a dark psionic cloud.
Okay. Can I try to push my senses to like blot at like I want to stare into the fire and basically use the ability that I have here that's walking with fire, because it says I have like a personal relationship that extends to fire that I use to act as a focus with psionic control. So by like focusing on the fire, can I tune out everyone else and try to pinpoint the source of the psionic push.
You can give it a try. With a
What do
psionic
you want
skill.
from me?
Yeah, psionics.
Okay.
Yeah, Gary would kind of
Oh, it's a
curse
success. Not a great one, but a success nonetheless.
the lack of that ability from her mother.
Yeah, not quite enough there to.
Can I at least confirm it is not any of our party or the two people we picked up?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, you can confirm that.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I was like, do I need to burn a bitch right now? Like, is someone pretending to be someone they're not? Like,
No, it's nobody that's in the party or any of the new people. It's
okay,
definitely
all right.
someone distant.
I'm just, let me see.
At that point, I just touched
Let go for it.
the necklace with the sword there, and I'm like,
Okay.
I kind of like ask Veronica if she knows anything that could be useful in this situation.
Ooh, that's a good one.
What?
Oh, asking Veronica.
I mean,
Yeah,
can't hurt.
yeah, I know.
I mean, it could, I guess, but
There you go.
mm, okay. Um,
And that's all she's willing to say right now.
I mean, that's more than enough interesting stuff. Okay.
Now to address Carrie Ann's new role and
Since I really don't have a skill for
yeah, and that's
one of the two things that I would want to roll for.
yeah. Oh, well, that's what that unskilled attempt is for. This is for the catch-all.
Yeah,
Um,
because she'd have her psionic, innate psionic background from her mother that she could try, as well as that one coming from her mother.
yeah, things are just a little too scattered right now. She's not able to focus all that much. She's not getting much of a response yet.
Okay.
As you're kind of on the edge of things, on edge of lands and stuff. So I was kind of wondering if he's going to lean into that. But all right. It's notes back up.
Just throwing you something else.
Frank, give me a notice check, please.
What?
Notice. Okay, yep. Yeah, Frank, you would notice the wrap that Carrie Ann has on. Mainly from your database, because you wouldn't have traveled with that person in that particular body.
You know what I meant.
Yeah, I read typos.
Yeah. Typo monsters. Gremlins are at it.
Those tech gremlins.
Yes. I hate those little gremlins. They can stay away.
When's the last time freaking DM? There you are. I was looking for Frank, not Pfizer.
It hasn't been that long since we DM'd, has it?
There. All right. So there's that. So the rest of the night wraps up. And you guys pack up camp and you start heading towards Cherryville, which is not too far away. You get there by mid morning.
Okay. So,
Which.
plop our little icon right there.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay. So after crossing eastern Kansas, you small village on the horizon. The architect, read my own fucking notes. Very reminiscent of late 19th century construction and technology. The economy appears to be centered around ranching and farming. It's all is quiet. As you approach the outskirts, a band of villagers emerges from the trees, and an old woman dressed in overalls and carrying an old pre-cataclysm battle rifle comes closer to you. And let's see how bad this turns out. Trying something new. So since I'm horrible at voice acting, but I want to try to enhance some features of this.
Well, always up
You
for
got a
something
voice
new.
changer?
Yeah, and I got rid of the freaking background music to it.
Oh.
I've been
Fun,
thinking
fun.
about doing that myself.
Yeah, because I was doing testing with it last night.
Yeah, I'm not a voice actor, so that would
None
be.
of us are. I judge not.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not waves or anything.
We're not Critical Role.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely no Matt Mercer. I'd like to be, but I'm not going to be. I don't have that dedication.
If we were, I wouldn't be sitting here eating cold pizza.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, so go for it. See what we got.
Oh, thank the old gods of the arrival. I'm Alison Black, the matriarch of this place. Please, you have to help me. The boys have come here are trying to kill my family. You have to help me stop them.
I'm sorry, I missed the term. The what are trying to kill this woman's family?
Dead boys. It's slang for coalition, for the coalition states, because their armor or the dead boys, that the
The skull.
the skull motif.
Well, let's go kick some ass.
And let me pull up what she looks
He's
like.
more robot than Frank is.
Yeah. About to say, if you can't pull it up, I'm sure I've got it somewhere. Or
Well, that's not a very good picture of Resnick Black, but yeah. Dead boy.
Lovely.
Named that because how their armor looks.
yep, and sometimes a full skull painted on the face.
Yeah, well, that's the old style armor there. The
And
new
and these
style,
people have done what now? They've kidnapped people?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Crap.
Yeah, not gonna fit well with you. We already know that.
Yeah. Especially if it's the women and the children.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
Let me guess.
not
They
gonna
made a
set well
let
with
me
me.
let me guess. They made the mistake of kidnapping women and children.
yeah, so it's pretty easy to tell looking at the villagers. They're definitely mutants. They're not human. Which, while mostly human looking, their mutations include bulbous eyes, molded skin, webbed hands, other traits the coalition would find undesirable.
So we are talking Futurama mutants.
Yeah. Of course, Aaron Tarn, ready to charge in. Sore throat. Sore throat. Sore throat. Oh gods, I'm going to butcher his name multiple times to Sunday.
Sir Thrup.
Sir T.
Sir T. Mr. T. Sir T.
Yeah, there you go, Mr. T. We got it.
You see him stiffen up at the mission. At the coalition, advise caution. I fear our presence may make matters worse. If we're recognized by the coalition, might ravage this town and any others for miles to try to find us. He looks. Fuck. He's
One of your sore throat
Yeah.
lozenges.
Yeah, I'm about to. He looks at the party. Go save the family. Aaron and I shall scout the area and ensure that there are no more coalition forces nearby. We'll flank them. And
Okay.
mid-sentence, he's cut off by gunshots and commotion coming from the center of the village. Esme rushes towards the sound and starts running off. And kind of gestures towards y'all.
Yeah. All right.
Which I've already swapped the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And are the shots coming towards us enough to like hit us, or are they just random in the dirt type things ahead of us?
You kind of hear them ahead of you.
Okay. Nothing where we gotta duck and cover.
No. So
All right. So I'm going to just take off.
I probably would have stayed in the battle bot, brought it along, as long as that there was enough room to maneuver, which looks like there is.
I would have said proceed with caution because we don't know what buildings.
Gone.
Yeah.
Already gone.
Yeah.
Sam's lost.
Yeah, yeah.
Sam's just taking off. Flame starts to coat his body. His fiery aura kicks in. Like,
I'd look at Edward and Frank and say, okay, so much for that.
Yeah.
Oh, Edward's kind of behind.
Sam.
Sam, yeah.
Okay, so I look at Frank, so much for that. And I'd be pulling my rifle.
All right. So yeah, what are you bringing into? What tokens am I loading up?
The battle bot.
All right.
Well,
Frank is a switchy human. He doesn't want to get hurt.
well, he's got the battle bot and it's doing it again, so I've got to change that setting.
All right. So
hold on a second. Where is it?
go ahead and pause it.
Token, vision, animation.
What are you trying to do?
Where it pans to the token selected. It's token something, isn't it?
Well, nobody's talking. And no active combat right now, so I don't know why it's panning.
Okay, I don't know why I did it. Oh, I didn't pan over to it. Is there enough room to get the Mountaineer down this thing, or is it too close of quarters?
There'd be room.
Because that way at least Carrie could bring the Mountaineer, have the Mountaineer gun in case
Yeah.
she'd have the armament.
Let me
I'd say go.
move.
I'd go ahead and bring up the Mountaineer in the rear.
Oh my.
Because I have that way I have operation of the turret and all that if need be. And I can really bring the big guns.
And I checked my settings. It looks like whatever may have happened also did reset pan the token speaker. I had to uncheck it again.
Yeah, that's what I said.
People,
It
if
did it
people want to check their settings again, just in case.
because it did it with the bot.
Okay, so there's the Mountaineer. I've got it on pause so you guys can move your tokens into relative vicinity.
how far can I have taken off since I just fucking went?
Well, not too far down yet. Because just
Is that reasonable?
that's reasonable for now.
Okay. How do I add the small aura to myself?
What is it, a 5 foot?
It's whatever small burst is. It went from 5 foot to small burst.
Small burst is.
We need to do that to the actual token because I think you can add effects to the
you
token.
Can you can do aura to the token. I just gotta. Small burst template is. Where did Sam go?
Right here.
Yep.
Well, that is not what I wanted to do. Like Sam completely disappeared off my screen.
That's what I'm saying. It would be better to actually have a token aura made up.
I did not.
But to remember that.
Okay, that is not working well. Okay.
see.
Okay, so that is. Yeah, 5 foot. So.
I'm looking in my token maker real quick. Just to see what effects it has. Overlay options.
Hold on, I got it here. What's the
Here.
radius supposed to be?
Huh.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Well, that's only the 5 foot. What's the small burst? Small burst is bigger than that.
Dang it! I just took that off. Small burst is 5 foot.
Shouldn't be, because right? Because why would it give me a range of 5 feet and then the upgrade is a small burst template?
Because when I put the small burst on, it was a 2x2 square foot or 2x2.
Weird.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. I'm looking at the blast template. I see what it is. The point is that it is a 2-inch range from your square when it's centered on you. So it would be 10 feet out.
That is. That's
So
a
yeah,
medium
that would
there.
so that would be centered on me though.
Yeah, because that's a medium.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I
I
just
mean, but
accidentally, because I just accidentally
that's
deleted my
centered
small.
right, but that's centered on a corner, not off of a center block.
Yeah.
Well, I think the way it's run is you can't go off of a center of a block. It has to be a corner. But
Yeah.
Knox nicks on that. Whereas
Yeah,
what you're
I'm
using,
I'm so confused because the original range of Fiery Aura is that, but it says it's an upgrade to.
yeah, because you should be able to do it on your end like you just did that
Yeah, because I.
Yeah.
red aura.
Yeah, because it's just all adjacent beings take damage, but that would be all adjacent beings with that aura.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
I don't understand.
Because all I did was
Yeah.
I put in a light radius
It's
on your token.
the problem is it's probably a issue of clarifying inches to what is considered close before, like, because that doesn't make any sense. But all right, whatever, it's fine.
No, but that'll give us a point of
I'm
reference.
gonna purposely move so that I don't accidentally hurt our friend here.
Yeah. But that'll give at least a point of reference
Yeah.
and a reminder.
Yep.
The lady that's here, is she with us?
Yeah, that says me.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what she looks like, but she's just kind of holding an AK-47.
Sure.
Like that's her cat goes an AK-47. That's her actual equipment.
Yeah.
7.62.
Full metal jacket.
All right. So Sir Thorpe is cut off by gunshots. Commotion come from the center of the village. Esme rushes towards the sounds, gestures for the team to follow her. Down the center road here, you see a coalition squad armed. Granted, the tokens are a little bit off with the old style armor, but they actually are wearing the new style. The tokens are wrong. Instead of the armor that I showed you first, they're all wearing technically The Stell armor.
Mm-hmm. That's one I was gonna show out of my log. Gee, I wonder why I recognize it.
And they're supported with a dog pack of mutant hounds. And they have cordoned off the town square. The most obvious mutated residents are tied up, while some grunts are loading them up into a transport. There was an officer standing amidst it all, overseeing the operation.
Uh-huh.
Um, okay, so we know that
Mountaineer.
I thought I was breathing heavy. Somebody's excited.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how are you all responding?
Mm-mm.
Guys, I'll give you guys a chance to get closer. I'm not going to make you all spin turns running that whole distance because I know it's so long.
I could do
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 300 feet.
Yeah.
Like I said, I had taken off well in advance. Like as soon as the gunshot went off, I'm just like gone.
Which means it's about 60 squares.
Yeah. So pretty much. Hold on. I mean, maybe I'll do this a more reasonable starting point for you. There you go.
Okay.
Move the camera. There we go. Because Frank, you can give me a common knowledge check, or if anybody's got battle skill check.
Okay, so I can do a battle smarts check then.
Yeah.
Okay, could you ask for common knowledge in you or something?
Yeah. Okay.
That's a success.
All right. Like if anybody else has battle skills, if anybody else has a battle skill, um,
Is it just called battle?
yeah.
Oh yeah, no. I got fighting.
Nope.
I got psionics.
And or if anybody else has any interactions with the coalition states, you can make a common knowledge check as well.
I have a relation to anyone who's trying to kidnap women and children. Does that?
I mean, would that play on Kiersey's? Carrie. Sorry, I'm digging back in our old files. For old characters. Carrie's old would it common knowledge
Yeah,
from all her run-ins?
Yeah.
Because I mean, she does deal with the military.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have a chance. Okay.
Not much there. She should.
Okay, so Carrie Ann does not quite make out the markings on the uniforms. Frankie, you do.
He's got better vision.
Yeah. You recognize that they're from the Rifts Control Study Group?
Hey, it's a group I used to be a part of.
Yeah. As y'all see the officer up here in the top corner kind of move and face everybody that's starting to come towards them to over the loudspeaker of his armor to not interfere, to back off. These mutants are being taken in for testing.
I am really tempted to say something, but that is not going to end well.
You can do whatever you want.
I was going to say the only testing that's going to be done here today is at what temperature does your corpse completely evaporate?
Quick
As
question. I
I
noticed,
full out buck like running.
Yeah.
so quick question. I noticed the pace measurement was changed to feet. Is one pace just 5 feet now?
It's still squares.
Okay.
This was an imported module map, so that's why it's like that.
5, 6.
Uh,
I didn't catch that, so let me see if I can configure.
12, 13, 14, 16. Okay, 80 feet.
Units. Might be able to fix this distance one.
26.
Okay. Whoa.
What was that?
I
That just made his thing bigger. It didn't really.
yeah, because I need to.
Doesn't tell
I
me.
adjusted the distance. There. So now it's 1-to-1, as it should be.
Okay.
So now it should now match your pace.
Okay.
So oh, this is what we get.
Five, 5, 6, 9.
that's a lot of dog boys.
Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of people that go before us.
Game Master pulled a Joker too.
How far can I run in a turn?
Your pace, or if you want to run, you got your run die that you can add to your pace.
I see.
It just adds an action. Because you can take up to 3 actions per turn.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm definitely gonna need to run multiple times, depending on the pace.
Well, since you took off prior,
8, 10. Queen,
I'll give you a
Jack,
free run.
All right.
King.
Because you did say you did do that.
Damn.
So
I did. Yeah, I was very clear. I
Yeah.
am just full out booking it to.
7, 10. Shit. Yeah, a lot of them get to go before us. Well, we make of it what we make of it.
Let's see what happens.
All right. Yeah, so well, go ahead and do your run die, Sam, and move your token before I do anything.
What now do I need to do?
Your starting point.
My starting point? What
Yeah.
about it?
Since you said
Wherever
you
you're going to move to.
Yeah. Since you said that you did take off running first.
Oh, so I get a free run
Yeah.
just before anything else happens?
Yeah.
All right, so roll this
Okay.
thingy.
Yeah, so
10.
10.
Okay, so I have more
1, 2,
than
3,
Yeah,
4, 5,
you were very
6,
clear about that.
10. Okay, cool. So there you go.
Yeah.
That's 10.
Yeah, since you
You
said
want me to do the same thing because I said I was behind him?
Yeah.
Can I answer back as well with the ATV?
Yeah.
Can I use the rocket launcher on the ATV?
No, there was no surprise rounds for that.
Oh, come on. I just want to I'm just doing an intimidation shot. I'm not going to hit them.
No, but just movements.
Damn it. It was just a shot to say that's a
I
definite
love you.
no. It was going to be a shot to say it's a definite no.
So that's going to be 16.
Okay.
Do you really want me to add my running die?
Well, since we can move, I'm going to go ahead and move the ATV. How about that? Since everybody moved forward, I'm going to make sure she gets as much forward momentum as she can.
I know, or am I rolling running die as well?
If you were running. So you had to get an extra 3.
Okay. 2, 3.
Since you already moved to 16.
Dang it, what did we say the pace of the battle robot was?
Yeah, the vehicles are all kinds of funky with that.
Yeah, I forgot to remember it.
Oh, there it is. Pace of 14. It's in GM notes.
Okay, I thought we put it somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so it's the officer's turn. Since everybody's up in their spots. And I can reframe the camera a little bit. Get it tighter in.
About as tight as you can get.
Yeah. I'll be able to
We're
fix it.
still spread out a little bit.
Yeah, it'll get better. But I will be able to pop combat tracker out so everybody can see the madness.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun.
Yeah. Well, officer backs up. You see him
Of
pointing
course.
Yeah, he's an officer, junior officer at that. So you might see butter bars on him. You can't tell, but you see him point at the grunts. Load these mutants up. Let's get the hell out of here. That's all he does. Dog boy is this.
Woof,
Goodbye,
woof.
citizens.
Yeah, because you got the ATV here, and there's a trailer attached to it that you can't really see much, but
Basically like a rolling cage.
yeah. Page 10.
I mean, these people might be mutated, but they're still people. Not gonna let them do any more practicing on them.
Jeez, guys. The cats are having fun.
No, one cat. Khajiit. He's rearranging the box.
Why am I not surprised?
To his liking.
Just like a cat.
The other one just lays in it.
But first dog boy runs up.
Hey, enough.
And pretty much just takes aim at Edward.
Okay.
And misses. First
Hopefully
grunt.
that's the way they all fire.
This grunt is working on ushering in.
Pushing and shoving, huh?
Yep.
Oh, he's fugly looking.
Yep. Psy Stalker. What is in charge of the dog pack? You see him step up. And
Have him and Carrie meet up. That'd be
take aim at
one she
Edward
might
as
recognize.
he's taking point. And
Oh,
that is a hit with a raise. Against Edward. So let's see what it does. That was a heavy pulse. That's mega damage.
hope everyone has backup characters.
Ooh.
That does. Do you want to soak?
Yeah.
All right, so let me do it on my end. You soaked, so you only take 2 wounds. Okay, so what soaking is? We don't.
Moonhawks and Submitty.
Okay, that did not work out well. I didn't
Yeah,
know.
Moonhawk is shaking with 2 wounds. I'm not.
Okay, that did not work well.
He do shoot himself.
Yay!
Yeah.
Shot backfired. Gun went off wrong. Shame.
Okay, so this must be the Coalition Air Force. He had the rifle backwards.
Wow. Shots fired.
We're not going to complain about that, Annie.
That's how they get away with shooting the civilians. They claim that we shot first.
Yeah, shoot yourself in the foot. We're not going to complain.
That is something. All right, let's try that again. Okay, so this might not even go through. Let's try this again with the actual right token. Okay, so some explanation since it's been a while. This game does not have traditional hit points. Extras have like, it goes off wounds. Extras have no wounds. As soon as they take 1 wound, they're out of it. They're mooks. Wild cards have 1 to 3, sometimes 4 wounds that they can take, and they get what's called bennies or benefits that they can spend to do things like soak wounds. It's like in an action movie where they get hit and they just like walk it off.
It's like getting grazed or...
Yeah, it's just a flesh wound.
Mm-hmm. It's just a flesh wound.
Okay, so without soaking, it would just be 2 wounds naturally on against Edward. No, not the soak you're thinking, Jaeger.
So I'm down 2 wounds.
Yeah, unless you want to spend a Benny to soak some.
Yeah.
You just want to take it then?
Yeah, I'll spend the Benny.
Okay, all right, all right. You just took that shot like a man and shrugged it off. You're not even shaking.
Didn't even dent the armor.
All right, next dog boy. I'm trying to expedite my way through these. He wants to be a fur missile.
Oh, wow. Yeah, evidently.
Let's see if he. I want to see him miss. Damn it! Wait. What's your parry? What's your parry?
9.
Dang it! All right, that's success then.
There's no raise, luckily.
All right, no raise, but success.
They take a bite on the armor.
Okay, so he's using his vibro. So what these dog boys have are like little gauntlets. These are like anthropomorphic. Well, here I'll just show the class.
So they're Wolverine wannabes.
Shredderish. But they're also equipped with laser pistol and laser rifles. And they can also bork bork nom nom.
And is that damage mega damage?
I don't think so. That would be something else if it is.
Right.
I was expecting him to go bork bork nom nom. The way he came in.
Okay, so he comes in with a slash and just kind of grazes off your armor. But
Okay.
unfortunately, it was a successful fighting roll, so counterattack does not come into play yet.
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for that to not be successful. Okay, this grunt comes up and tries to... This is going to take a couple of rounds.
Push them on.
Yep.
More pushing and shoving. They really want these people on that trolley or whatever.
This one moves up and is going to take a pot shot at...
Our lead guitarist.
the light in the dark. That's going to be a hit with a raise. Let's see if it does anything. That's going to be no damage, but it's going to be shaken. So, Dogboy runs up, takes a pot shot at Sam, hits the fiery aura. No damage, but you're like, what the fuck?
Well, what a dick.
Okay, so we can still be shaken and damaged, even with mega damage armor.
I guess it depends on the weapon, right?
Well, that's just a. Well, I guess it is a laser rifle.
Although
Yeah.
it says light laser rifle.
Ooh. 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 Ooh.
Is that a
Ooh.
mega damage weapon?
That is a good point.
Because my fire gives me mega damage. I paid for it.
Yeah. Yep. Good point.
No, I would think so because the ATV is a light rail gun.
But
Yeah,
it's
but there's
also
a
a
difference
railgun.
between a handheld versus a railgun,
True.
Yeah.
a mounted railgun.
Yeah, it is not an MDC weapon, so that is not going to be effective.
And we all have those amulets anyway, so even if his aura didn't.
Yeah, it's not like the Psy Stalker's weapon, which was an actual mega damage burst.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so no, you are not shaken. That was a non-effective hit. I'm going to just remove that. He takes a pot shot at you anyways, but it's not effective. Okay, so we're seeing that. $19.
You didn't see it. Not in eye shot.
All right, how much damage is it going to do?
Does he get attack of opportunity?
Oh,
Sam's fiery aura.
yeah, the fiery aura.
Okay.
I think that was a question towards you, Sam.
Yeah. Yeah, because what's your aura do?
Are you there, Doc?
He might be tending to something. In the meantime, okay, that's a hit and a raise. I'll get these other ones moving when he comes back. Is getting there we go.
He two out of that.
That is not a hit. So a non-successful fighting roll against Edward.
Okay. And then I need to. First of all, reread that. I think it's just a free attack. Can I take the place immediately? So it's just a standard fighting attack. Against that one, right?
You have the one to your left. And he's got a parry of 7.
Some bitch. Oh, it's a free attack. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah.
Not unless that burn die had been a 1.
Edward's turn.
We're doing a sweep attack to both of these two. So I gotta make a fighting roll against both of them, right? Or do you want me to just make fight things?
What the sweep attack?
It attacks everyone within my reach. But I believe
Limited action, single fighting attack against all targets within reach. Resolve damage separately, so it's one fighting attack.
okay. That is getting re-rolled. Well, my burn's going down for once.
Yeah.
But the attack hit.
With raise.
So, first things first. Gear. I forgot how to add the raise to the damage for a weapon.
It should, when you bring up the weapon damage, it should pop up. Roll with raise.
I see it. Okay.
Okay, and who first? Top or left?
Top one. And then this will be left one.
Okay. Oh, your sweep attack takes them both out of commission.
And I still got one action, correct?
You can move. Or
That's
wait.
what I plan on doing.
I don't remember you having an edge that lets you do multi-actions, or do you? Or is it part of being a... In a moment. Maintaining reflexes. Yeah, you're able to move still.
Okay, that's all I wanted to do. And that guy's clearly in my fucking range, so. No, stop it. All right.
Guys, leave the cats alone, please. Alright, this dog boy comes running up. Oh, that's a miss. But counterattack is... Nope, we're still in the same round. We've already done counterattack this round.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay. This grunt is moving to start loading people up. And Frank's turn.
What does Frank want to do? Okay. I think I'm gonna try some deception. Gonna move up to there.
Okay.
And then over the loudspeakers. And let's see here, make sure I. And the Lieutenant Behan's voice over the loudspeakers. To coalition forces. This is current Lieutenant Behan. These mutants have been selected for another project. I request that all coalition soldiers stand down. And then I assume you'd want a persuasion check or something with that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's gonna have.
Uh,
Trying to think of how that. Yeah, you can tell it didn't work. The officer turns from ordering the grunts of loading things up and kind of. I don't know who you really are, but you're not Lieutenant Behan. You need to stay where you are and stand down. So you're going to be under arrest and taken into custody now. The dice was not in your favor.
nope. But that was his turn.
Okay. All right. This grunt gets lined up to be helping pushing people into the makeshift trailer. All right. Doc, are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right. Now, one, you got a dog boy in front of you in your fire roar, so any damage there. Yeah.
That's at the end of my turn.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
Also, am I removing this shaken or not?
No, the whole thing was ineffective.
Okay, because all right, I'm just gonna quit that then, because it popped up on my screen to remove it.
Oh,
Gotcha.
'cause I manually removed it.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, dog boy gonna get Veronica up the ass if possible. So what is that? Fighting?
Yes. Okay, you should be able to roll it from the actual weapon itself.
The first time doing the actual weapon, so I think. Oh, that's damage. So I put that in the chat first. There we go. Fighting. Improved frenzy. I wonder what the difference is there. Oh, well, regular fighting for now.
Yeah, that's definitely a raise. That beats his parry.
Okay.
That's a couple of raises, but it's shame only the first one counts for damage.
Yeah, well. All right. Let's do that. And then damage rolls. 2d8 and I get a modifier from my fire aura.
Yep, and don't forget to roll with raise.
Plus 1d6. And
I have a feeling you're about to split this guy in half.
roll with a raise. Okay. Well, the ones kind of sucks on the strength there.
Yeah, I mean, the 1d6 strength. But, yeah.
Yeah. But hey, fire aura and my bonus damage come through, so
That's still
12.
more than enough. Especially with AP 16. To completely negate any armor he has, and
Bye-bye.
yep. Yeah, you effectively terminate him.
All right. And then I can move up to 6, right?
Correct.
I just slow walk. Can I shape my fire aura?
Can you what?
Shape it.
Sure.
So as I slay this dude and just take him out with this flaming sword, I start walking forward in that slow pace, fully burning, and my fire aura comes up and like surrounds myself, like unfurled the devil wings, and gives myself horns as I start walking towards them. And on top of that, just to fuck with them, I make a little fiery halo above the horns.
All right.
Like a
Okay, so
fallen
what-
angel.
What kind of demonic place did this one come in from?
I guess that's the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
All right. Kiersey.
Okay.
Carrie.
Carrie. Well, she's got the ATV, so one, she's got to get it strategically moved. Two, she knows these dog boys don't function on their own. So she is going to bring the ATV carefully, but not so carefully because she don't care about these dead dog boys. And she's going to park it right about there.
Thunk thunk.
Yeah.
Speed bumps.
Runs over the corpses.
Yeah, she runs over those two dead ones. I'll say there. That was the max distance. Well, it wasn't max, but it was close. Bring my character. There we go. And then she's going to move to the turret. Now what?
Okay,
I
so
don't know what that was.
anything you're going to be doing is weighted at -2.
And her primary target is going to be this thing right here. Because, if they ain't gonna go nowhere without that thing,
Okay then.
except for on foot.
Just a metagaming pigeon go caw. Can you tell if there are people in that thing to be loaded up yet, or is this going to end up killing people if you blow that shit up?
No, they're in a different vehicle. We said that they had a
Yeah,
like
there's a trailer
carry
attached.
along behind it.
Yeah, there's
Okay. I misunderstood.
Yeah, so if I'm
I
aiming,
thought they were loading them up into
say
this thing.
here,
Oh, okay, got it. Okay.
the only thing I'm gonna hit is any of these guys.
I thought they
that
were
are-
like loading into the back portion where it
No.
says like 21.
No.
Okay,
No.
cool. Then fire away.
Yeah. So, I mean, my intention is to, if not destroy it, disable it. So, real gun. Let me see. There you are. Properties. Actions? No. Effects? I don't need my timer going off. Description. Where do I shoot this thing from?
Well, you need to make sure you put yourself in as
Driver?
as the operator, the actual mountaineer. And then you bring up the ATV and click the eyeball.
Is that? Is it changing?
Let me get to the actual actor, not the token.
I don't know if it's doing
Nope,
anything.
It's still got here. There. Now you are.
Okay.
And that'll pull the skill from your character sheet.
Okay. Because it's what I was looking for. Okay, let me look at. Would be part of the shooting.
Yeah, you pull up. You get the eyeball when you pull up the mountaineer sheet on the traits and weapons.
Okay.
Click the eyeball. There you go. Like either shooting or full auto, whichever option you want to use.
The sheet.
It's in chat.
Oh, dinner's done. I'll just do shooting.
Okay, make
Don't
sure you
have enough.
don't have enough what?
Okay, so it says we don't have enough ammunition. So I need to hit /R because I know we're carrying ammunition.
All that crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do just a shooting roll.
Is this /R?
That would do an actual shooting skill.
Okay.
Yes, you need to do the -2 modifier. If you've done more than Do multiple actions.
That's part of the damage. It won't let me hit. It won't let me roll.
Now go from your character sheet. Do a shooting skill from your Carrie Ann's character sheet. Got the -2. So that's a 6, so no raise. And now do the damage roll from the railgun. From just above it. Not the best damage roll.
No. An 8.
Have 3 on. Yeah. You can spin a Benny if you want.
Yeah. I'm going to spend a Benny, definitely, because that roll sucks for that vehicle. Okay, so just all I want to do is reroll the damage.
All right. And you should have the option there.
That looks a little better.
Um. That rerolled the shooting skill.
Why? Okay, so just go up here to the damage roll.
Yeah.
Well, that definitely is a much better damage roll.
Yeah. All right. May resolve damage.
What was that? Goes basically, whoops, don't want to move it. Yeah, basically she would just lay aim over to the center of the vehicle and just let one shot fire. And pretty much watch as the shell explodes.
Okay. That managed to do a fairly decent hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna
All right, now for Esme, who has a pace of 6. She can get there. Okay, she doesn't have ammunition either. That's lovely. Or a shooting skill. Wow. The pre-made NPCs are incomplete. And I didn't double check them.
Same.
Here, let's try that.
So
Here we go. And she tries to use that AK-47 and can't shoot worth shit. Because she is untrained with a rifle.
God damn it.
It's got that 7.62's just got a little too much oomph. Alright, let's get these guys moving. Holy crap. Is that over my microphone? Has to be. Another failed attack against Edward. This one's deciding to run. One, two. They're just dogpiling Edward. Okay. And that is really a miss. New round.
Oh, now that's more what I'm talking about. Oh.
It was.
It was. And then some bullshit.
Back in the deck.
Now let me try to blast through these. Well, the Psy Stalker, recognizing the danger of the thing that hit the APC or the EPC, is going to attack that. And I don't think it's going to do much to it. Yeah. Not do anything.
Good concern. Hide it.
That's Edward's turn.
Oh, you know we doing a sweep attack.
That's
You
a
said
hit.
I gotta beat a parry of 7, right?
Yep,
Okay.
that connects.
Now I got to roll damage 4 times.
Yes,
That's without a raise, correct?
correct.
Okay.
Just let me know what order you're going to go in.
We are going right to left, so starting with this one and just working my way around.
Gotcha.
Which I should just be able to double click them, right?
Yeah, I just gotta be the one that applies damage. You hit him in the unmentionables. You neutered him. Busted guts. Oh, gods. Lobbed off that one arm. So, okay, you neutered the first one. Busted guts on the second one. Yeah, lobbed off the arm of the third one. And removed the leg of the last one.
Nice little rainbow of pain.
Yes.
Because that was about the arc of swing.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely an arc of pain.
And I still have movement, correct?
Yes.
Weird one to move. Right up here next to this guy.
Okay. Okay, well, these guys have started to slowly move them in. The officer's like, hurry up and load up these mutants so we can get the hell out of here before they take out the EPC. And the dog boy that's next to you is going to take a swipe at you. And fail. Up to you if you want to counterattack.
Right.
That's with a raise. And the one on a burn die.
I'm gonna take that hit.
Okay.
And was that on Moonhawk or the dog boy?
Dog boy.
Okay.
And apparently you bash in his guts. Gut hit. Alright. These grunts are trying their best to... These guys... Alright, Sam.
I am still getting that pop-up for my shaken, which is so weird.
Really?
Yeah, I wonder if there's... Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to do the same thing.
Yeah, just completely delete it instead of turning it off.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Here. And let's see. Since I can't reach anyone manually, why don't we throw a lob a fire shot? Let's see. Now this one guy in the back, this junior officer, he's the one been yelling orders, or has it been Mr. Moonhawk?
Yeah, the guy in the back. The one not getting
Okay.
his hands dirty.
Can I reach you? Range 16. I'm pretty sure I can reach you, but let's just double check. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All right, let's do psionics.
All right, with a raise.
Cool. And I roll with a raise.
What the?
Kiss my ass.
The heck?
Oh,
Oh,
How many times did I burst? 1, 2, 3 with perfect aids. Holy shit.
holy shit.
Suck it, bitch.
That's a burning hatred.
Look, you guys fucked with the wrong man, apparently.
Describe it. This guy is ashes.
I look past Edward and give him a nod, like he's got this other guy like under control, and I deadlock this dude and like fire, like literally my eyes are just replaced with burning flames, and my wings light up, and I point down the length of the blade, and fire just spirals out of it until it turns into a beam, like Masenkenpo from Piccolo, firing at this guy, except when it collides with him, it just envelops him in a tight cage of fire that then just burns all the ashes away until he's gone. And I say, so that's what it took to evaporate your body.
Wow.
Look at the rest of the people and go, who's next?
Yeah, he's not bleeding out. He's dead. Yeah. I mean, it caps out at four wounds, but I know he suffered more than that.
He is
Jesus.
literal toast.
Battered guts, leg injury. Yeah, this guy's he's a pile of ashes. It's like in Fallout when you crit with a laser weapon and just pile of ash.
Mm-hmm.
Literal
Yeah.
toast.
As I said, who's next?
Ooh. Damn.
I'm pretty sure that's the turn. I said I didn't call for extra actions, but what a turn, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's yeah, that is being saved.
Move of all moves.
All right. And yeah, unless because you've already moved, right? And you've
Yeah,
back. Yeah. So yeah,
yeah,
enter.
that's it, right?
There we
Done.
go. Um.
I'm not used to the end turn. All my systems don't have a built-in end turn, so I'm just like, oh shit.
Um.
Hard time having your soldiers have a bravery moment when their boss just got evaporated, huh?
Shit.
Wow.
Yep, he's frozen in fear.
I'm sure my own team is like, God, I'm glad I talked to that guy.
We're black on our side.
Yeah, that is.
That's my move. What do you think?
Do. Okay. Oh, that's me. Okay, wrong template. Yeah, it still works. That means so you need. Oh, token controls. We need that check with. Right.
Can I just say I love the little icon with their little face like, oh my god.
Yeah. And with the modifiers. He failed. And that's her turn. He can't do anything. Frank's turn.
Did you say Frank's turn?
Frank's turn.
Uh,
Yeah, because we have Edward who has turned into the ninja blender.
right.
And
So I'm not really too worried about Mr. Moonhawk there right now.
yeah, we're down to one dog boy. Like half the grunts are looks like they're about to shit themselves.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Their CO is kind of a pile of ash and slag. Their EPC is Not in great shape.
Let's take a shot at that guy and then that guy if I miss. Well, if I hit.
Okay. Hit with
Wait, does Agnes have a medium blaster plate?
yes. Ion cannons, yeah.
Okay, then I would have. One roll or two on damage.
2 damage rolls. We'll go with 2. And which one are you starting with?
As one I had targeted.
Okay, so that one first. Ah. So
Sorry.
bottom and top.
Yeah.
All right, they're out of it.
Okay, and then I guess I'll do my other shot. Back there.
Okay, no raise.
Just like last time. So I will do left and then right.
Okay. All right, carry on.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you muted.
Log out.
Likely from taking the dog out. I'm just going to go ahead and take target on
Yeah.
him. See if I can get him out of the picture. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my rifle. So standard roll. Okay, I'll hold up over here.
Okay, you probably just used your, because your rifle's got modifiers.
It's been so long since we've played this thing. It's driving me crazy. So I hate skipping games.
Well, life happens. I don't like skipping games either.
There, found it. Better?
Yeah.
Okay, so
As also tracks the ammo and reloads. That's damage with a raise.
Okay.
That's pretty much anything over an 8 on shooting skills, unless there's other modifiers that would lower it. Is pretty much a raise.
Okay. So resolve damage.
Oh. Oh, that was damage. Okay. No, I thought you re-rolled the actual shooting skill.
I rolled it as the rifle, and the shooting skill was the first one. So you want me to re-roll the shooting skill?
Yeah, through the weapon, yes. That way it properly tracks it. I wasn't worried about the vehicle weapon because the vehicle weapon does not track weapons and stuff like that.
The first
or the ammo
one
or stuff.
was first one was the shooting roll through the weapon.
Was it?
The one with the 15 plus 1, 16. That was the actual laser rifle.
Yeah, for damage, yes. But the shooting skill? Is that through the weapon?
I'm looking for the shooting
Does
skill.
not look like it was.
No, I'm looking for it. Because otherwise it's just plain shooting skill on my traits.
But you don't want to use.
No. I can close this because that didn't get done.
Because you have your sniper rifle on your quick access. You can just click on that.
Yeah.
If you click on that, it has shooting.
It says I don't have the item when I click on it.
Or if you click on the icon from your gear, it pops it up in chat.
There. Because the icon didn't work.
That's where you can click the shooting icon there. Or the shooting button there. Okay. Still a hit. No raise, just like the first one. So maybe.
I'm going to go ahead and take the opportunity to reload. Will you guys be quiet? Wilson?
Don't. Guys, please.
Wilson? No. Mm-mm. And don't back mouth me. That's going to end my turn. Whatever you figure out for the...
You managed to hit him. And it hits his armor. Not enough to really do damage, but it shakes him. Alright, now for the lone dog boy. Who is going to rush Edward. Go with the only thing that's been working, which is, well, not enough to meet the parry, so. Alright, so that's his turn. Next round. Well, no jokers.
Yeah, the Black Joker.
Oh yeah, Black Joker, yeah. They've been lucky.
The dog
I
boy.
mean,
The
all
dice-
of these people are truly jokers.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, I guess Dog Boy gets one last chance to fail.
Oh, that also fails.
You're supposed to be dead. Ignore that. Yeah, you perish. Go away.
That's to say, unless somebody resied him, it'd be a heck of a res.
Yeah. All right, Edward.
I'm doing multi-action attacks.
No, it's the way that it treats wild cards. But with that much damage and everything, nobody's not coming back from that. Okay. Okay, so that was against
Moonhawk.
All right.
Mhm.
Let me, that beats his parry.
That's the first one.
All right. And that gives him a wound. That digs into his armor.
Mm. That's one with a razor, correct?
No, because it's a fighting. Is it still against Moonhawk or?
Yes.
No, that just beats his parry. That's not a raise. Because you're doing multi-attack. That's another wound. He's looking pretty rough.
And the final one.
Not a hit.
Okay.
Not enough oomph against that last one.
Well, that's my turn.
But he's in rough shape now. That armor's got some pretty good gashes in it. He's bleeding pretty good.
A question.
Yes.
If 15 damage was enough to shake him and give him one wound, would it 16 damage give him 2 more wounds? Because he was already shaken? Or did he hit a different person the first time?
He was shaken before. The first damage was enough to give him the wound. And the last damage was not enough to meet that threshold to give him that second wound.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the first hit actually wounded and damaged him.
No. No, because he was shaken before. As Kirian shaken him. Because he's already shaken before Edward hit him. All right.
Okay.
Done with your turn, Edward?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Oh, good.
I yell for Edward to do a movement. Can he respond? I mean, it's very small. It's not like he has to.
It depends on what the movement is.
She's got the net gun.
Like, if it's something like duck.
Like duck.
Yeah, but small movements, yes.
Okay. Because Carrie's just gonna yell at Edward to duck. And she's gonna aim the gun. So it would encompassate both of these creatures. So like right in the middle.
So what do you want me to do? Make an athletics check or something?
Make a notice check. Okay, you hear her. You're able to respond.
Hmm.
Okay.
Okay, so is that enough to bind them up?
That's I'm looking at the net gun.
It's for 20 minutes.
Fires magic nets, last 20 minutes, targets attack agility. -2 with raise on attack roll. That is a raise on the
avoid being
attack roll.
bound.
-4.
And it has a 12 MDC hardness. Because it's from the.
Just a 15-minute warning for me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
watching the time. We should be able to finish up by then. At least the combat encounter part of it.
Yeah, because it's from the Amazon slave or whatever things that we ran into, or the Slugars,
Yeah.
or whatever they were.
I don't see this being a multi. I think this is a single target thing because it doesn't have any templates on it. So who's your primary target? So who you
I
aim?
guess primary target is the one controlling the dog boy. He's down. He's controlled.
Okay, so targeting the side stalker.
Yep.
Okay, so he needs to make an agility check at -2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, failed, so they're bound.
Okay.
No, they're not shaken, but
No, but I would say he's struggling at his bonds.
yep.
He ain't happy. I have to find out what else that thing can fire.
And can't do anything. Brent needs to make a spirit check.
Oh, there's
Nope.
it does fire something else. There we go. Put that down there.
6. It's to make a.
See what that specifically does. Check figure.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, could do that.
This grunt turns and takes aim at Esme.
I got 4 left. And 1's controlled. Pretty good.
Oh, oops. Try this again.
Repair that coalition tank, we get some money for it.
But what you guys notice is when the grunt fires the heavy laser rifle, the C12, Esme's not wearing armor, and that was a heavy pulse, and it doesn't look like it affected her.
Yeah, figured she was something different.
I mean, it's also reverse, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Frank.
Frank, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
We shake
Who
the
is
shoulder
there?
at things that are weird.
Mm,
We wouldn't think of anything of anybody dropping a house on us or, you know, this giant robot walking into town.
might as well go with the tried and true.
Yeah, because we got to be wrapping up here soon.
Mm-hmm.
Starting with the left and then going to the right.
All right.
Raise.
Raise. That's dead. That's dead.
And then my second shot.
The other wolfy boy. Unless you tell him to sit, boo boo, sit. Why is this saying affected me?
What? Oh, I don't know about these warnings. It's something.
Stupid.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that guy's bleeding out and dying.
And that should finish it, the combat. Right.
Yeah, the other thing left is a one dog boy, which
Oh.
I'm sure Sam's going to be taken care of here very shortly.
Like I said, sit, boo boo, sit.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think I could have arranged that to hit the dog boy and him without hitting Edward.
No.
Well, surprisingly, I haven't taken any damage this combat.
Yeah, it is surprising because normally you take near death every
All the
combat.
damage.
Yeah, yeah. Usually you're near death all the time.
Famous last words. This dog boy's gonna destroy us.
Well, it all depends on Doc.
An electric shock collar for that dog.
I mean, now, if I walk up to him and have my fire aura around him, is that a bonus to intimidation?
I would say so.
Basically encapsulate him in it. You ain't going nowhere.
I go, hi. Would you like to live or be ashes today?
We could use a bodyguard. He'd make a good one.
What do I need to intimidate him?
Well, yeah, since you really don't have an intimidation skill,
Yeah.
I think we've been using performance really for you, or persuasion.
Well,
Persuasion?
hush.
Yeah, persuasion.
We're not talking about you.
Oh, should I put a bonus on there or no?
Yeah. Or if you also want to spend a Benny since we're at the end of session anyways.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah, you see him kind of looking hot under the collar.
Yep.
Woof woof.
Yeah.
Is he gonna back down?
Like, and look around, and I was thinking about defecting anyways. Not all of us are completely loyal to the coalition. As you hear him speaking a very gruff voice.
Is he gonna explain himself more than that?
Depends on how much you press him.
He's the only one up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else is dead.
Everybody else is either literal toast or dead. Or
So
squished.
I'm gonna look him dead in the eye, fire's burning, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, "This is what happens when rabid dogs decide that they are going to listen to an authority figure that's wrong."
Oh.
And I'm just gonna go full fire, turn on my aura, let it rip, let it like burn.
Oh. Yeah, you see him kind of wince and whatnot underneath of
He
your hand,
whimpering?
and yeah, he's whimpering a little bit. They grow us down in Lone Star. We don't have much of a choice. You see him try to kick dirt at the side stalker behind him. They get us. They get on our heads. They make us do the things.
Can I go into psionics and try to see how and peel his brain up to see if that is true?
You can give it a shot. It's not your forte, but hey, you can always give it a shot.
Nope, clearly not.
Yeah, not this go, but
I don't believe him. Then I'm gonna burn him alive.
all right.
I'm about to say, Carrie would know the difference.
I mean, if anybody else wants to speak up, that's up to y'all.
Yeah. I'd say I would tell him that you definitely have a choice here. We know how your kind is treated.
I need her to convince me. Because I am full avenging angel here, and this is literally like I have no sympathy for Nazis level because you were just following orders. Whether that's good or bad for my character, that's where he's headed with this conversation.
Hey, you're,
She,
you're
I
right.
need
she
I need Carrie to convince me.
Carrie steps out of the turret, climbs down the ATV. She's still on the ATV, and she's cradling her sniper weapon, and she says that these creatures are basically mindless behind the control of their masters. When he's in control of them, they simply do as the guy said. They do as they're told. They have no other thoughts in their head.
Make the check. Do the check. I need the number. I need the 4 or better. Make it count. Good.
Roll
You
the
make
dice.
you make
But
it
she
you make it
knows
good
the
argument, but do
psionics.
I
She knows
care?
everything behind it.
Yeah, you gotta make the persuasion roll.
What role do I need?
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Oh,
Okay. For the
Wow.
first time in Sam's life, he's going to back down and not fry this guy alive.
no hot dogs for lunch this time.
But I'm not calm enough to turn off the fire, so I just walk away so that I don't burn him at the end of the turn.
And I look over at the dog boy, and I just look at him and I shake my head and tell him that now you have your own choices to make. We're giving you an opportunity here. You said you had thought of changing sides. Now's the time.
Yep. And with that, we end for today. And we will pick up in 2 weeks.
Nice little cliffhanger.
Yes, exactly. I thought that was a perfect time to stop. Since we had a hard cutoff time because we have things going on.
Yeah. I am so glad that you succeeded on that check because I need growth of character and not just murder hobo.
Yeah, because last session with the Artara, there was a defect there that you all just kind of shot in the back that you didn't know about.
Well, maybe we change
It happens.
and grow.
Yeah.
It happens.
And there's an opportunity here for some,
Everything's not black and white. There's shades of gray.
you know,
More than 50.
some interesting input with character too.
Well, yeah, and especially if you have that much background on psionics, that's a conversation for characters.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
I know you got to cut out of here, Doc. So if
I
you need
do.
to
I
leave,
do.
Thank you.
I do.
So
Let me know if there's anything I need to do updating wise, but
Yeah.
otherwise,
yep, there will be in advance. I'll have the server up, so whenever.
I will just note myself in advance there so I can put it in. Oh, it's veteran. I think I could fly now.
Oh boy, Flame on.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
All right,
are
take
you
it
going to
easy,
be?
guys. It was
Yeah,
good.
yeah. You're
Thank
gonna
you
be.
for running, Einar,
Hey,
always.
appreciate it.
Yes, very interesting game this
Yeah.
go around.
Yep. For everybody else, next game, 2 weeks. We'll see if we'll have our new player ready by then.
Hopefully,
Hopefully.
be fun.
Yep. Are coming soon.
Cliffhanger and new character.
Yeah.
See if our other one ever comes back from
From getting
From
his
the
ass kicked
dead.
by Jack Frost. But yep, hope everybody enjoyed themselves. It's been fun. It's been, like I said, it's been a while. Like our last game was like 41 days ago. But we'll be back on for our bi-weekly sessions as long as life doesn't get in the way again.
Yeah, no medical issues, no life issues in general.
Yeah.
We've had enough of our fair share.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think next game on the channel will be Pathfinder with
Be Pathfinder.
yeah, with Faija on next Sunday. And then
And no game Friday.
yeah,
Okay.
correct.
That was going to be my question if we were going to try for
I mean,
Actually, Starfinder
we can
Friday.
always try a makeup game and then do back to back.
Yeah, we can get with everybody, see if there's any
Yeah,
makeup game.
we can see if everybody's available to do a makeup game since we're so far behind.
What was that, Frank?
I think I'm available Friday.
All right, yeah.
Because that would be the big thing, seeing if the ones who usually plan on being off every other.
Yeah, we'll be talking. So we'll see.
You kind of know my answer already.
Yeah. So I'll put any updates on socials for the channel part of things for streaming. And the rest of us players will be talking in Discord for any makeup games. But yeah. But I guess that is it for now. Thank y'all very much. And have a good rest of your Sunday. Yeah, not good at closing comments, so we'll just get into that. Later.
Yeah, have a fun day, everyone. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, everybody take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye forever.
Yeah. Don't have to be good, just be good at it.
Whatever it is.
Yeah. What if it's an item or a person? Just be good at it. Later.
I'm not gonna be